Dads, what's the dumbest thing someone has ever accused you of? I was at Target with my 2 kids just trying to grab some groceries before dinner, but my 6-year-old wouldn't stop asking for literally everything. Dad, can we get this? Dad, what about that? Standard kid behavior, nothing I haven't dealt with 1,000 times before. But this lady in the cereal aisle was staring at us like we were committing a federal crime, not a glance. A full-on investigative stare, the kind where you can feel someone's judgment burning a hole through your jacket. I ignored her, grabbed my Frosted Flakes, and kept moving. We got to the toy section because my kids wanted to look around for 2 seconds, and this woman followed us, not subtly either. She was speed walking like she was tailing a suspect. She started getting closer, hovering near the action figures like she was browsing, but her eyes were locked on me. I could tell she was one of those people, the type to complain about everything and make it everyone else's problem. My son picked up a Nerf gun to look at it, and she gasped. Like actually gasped, like he just pulled out a real firearm in the middle of Target. Excuse me, but don't you think it's irresponsible to let your children play with weapons? I blinked. It's a foam dart gun. She crossed her arms like I just confessed to a crime. Still, it promotes violence. I told her it was fine and we were just looking, trying to be polite even though my brain was screaming, but she went off. Started saying I was raising violent children and that I was a neglectful father for even allowing them to touch it. My kids were literally just standing there confused, holding a bright orange toy with a dinosaur sticker on it. I told her to mind her business. Big mistake. She said she was going to report me to store management for child endangerment. I laughed because I thought she was joking. She wasn't. She actually walked away to find a manager. I just stood there with my kids like, is this real life? My daughter tugged my sleeve and whispered, Dad, are we in trouble? No, sweetheart. That lady's just having a really weird day. 5 minutes later, a manager came over. This lady went on a full rant about how I was a horrible parent, how my kids were out of control, even though they literally hadn't done anything, and how the store needed to do something about people like me. The manager looked at me, looked at my kids who were just quietly standing there holding a $12 Nerf gun, then looked back at her and said, Ma'am, they're shopping. That's what people do here. She mumbled something about this generation and stormed off.